Hey, the Breakmaster here, and this is gonna be my Usagi Job episode 10 review. And this is yet another good episode. I really like this show. It has so many heartwarming things about it that you just how can you hate on this show? I mean, you have to be a cold-blooded person to not like the show. I mean, to at least not see say like oh to something, because I mean you gotta be like made of stone to not feel like oh man, this is such a heartwarming show. But yeah, basically this episode starts off with Daikichi and Ren eating some food and stuff, and Ren's face looking all kind of flustered like, and she also lost her tooth too, or her tooth actually is really loose, and he was like, no, don't eat anything all hard or anything, like you want some porridge or something like that. She's like, no, I can do it, but she looked kind of like so she didn't really eat her food. Opening starts, and then basically they were at this I'm not really sure. I guess it's like a parent conference thing or something. I'm not really sure what was up because all the parents were there. And Daikichi ends up coming, and Ren ends up getting him, and Ren shows her drawing that she made from just the last episode actually, which is funny. But yeah, she made this tree thing, and her friend was like, oh wow, like Ren's friend's like, oh wow, you can be a manga artist or something, and she's like, I don't know, and then Daikichi's like, huh, because Ren's mother is a manga artist, so she was like, huh, so maybe that's where she get her skills from. I mean, come on. So then Ren's friend dad ends up coming in, and his name is where's it Mai-chan. Well, that's what they call him in the show, in the series, like show. But his name's Mai-chan, and he's like, hey, and then basically he's actually the same age as Daikichi, but he looks younger than him, and Mai-chan's actually a model, so, used to be a model anyway. So they're like, wow, what's going on? And Daikichi's all kind of amazed by this because he like looks so much younger than him and like more put together. Like his hair is just, I don't know, Daikichi's hair is all weird looking, and his hair is all like nice and set and stuff. So they're talking and stuff like that about certain things, and basically this other person ends up coming, and his name is Nabi-chan, and basically that's Mai-chan's friend, and they basically start talking. Now they're all best, like they're all good friends and stuff like that. So they get each other's phone numbers, and he's like, "Wow, I just made some friends, some father friends in here." And then as that was all good and done, he was walking by, and Ren and everyone was at gym. All the kids were at gym and stuff, and so he ends up actually seeing Kouki's mom there, and he's like, "Hey," and they started talking and just about stuff. And there's this kid and still in the place, like where they're standing, is like, hey, aren't you supposed to be in gym? And he's like, oh crap, it's already time to go to gym. So the kids are running and stuff, and he's like, oh man, I'm gonna get in trouble. So they start talking, and then they overhear a lot of people that are talking, like these mothers are talking about how the kid can get sick around this time and stuff like that, and how it's like hard to do because you have to take off work sometimes, to take care of the kid. And she kind of sent her kid. Like the parent said, she sent her kid even though he was still kind of sick. And he's like, well, who will know who passed it on or anything like that? I'm like, what kind of thought is that? See, that's why that's why kids get sick nowadays. She's thinking like that. Just wait until they're all healed up before you just throw them out there. I mean, come on. But yeah, so I ended up kind of messing with Kouki's mom because she's bothered by that because basically Kouki, he ends up running around with no shirt on half the time, like he wearing less clothes basically. That's how kids do, honestly. Most kids, even when I was a kid, that crap happened. That's what Daikichi was actually saying too. When he was a kid, he kind of did some of the similar things that Kouki's been doing. So it's not like he can't understand that. So then Kouki's mom was all laughing at that because he's like, well, I know he'll be fine then if you did this too. And so they end up coming back, Kouki and Ren, and then they started walking home together. And then Kouki's mom ends up noticing that Ren's face is like flustered, like she's like really, really red in the face and stuff. And Daikichi's like, oh snaps. So they end up checking her. He went to the doctor to go check her out, and it wasn't a fever, it was a stomach flu or something like that. And so she needed a lot of rest and some medicine, yada yada yada. Ren didn't want to take the medicine though for some reason. I don't know why. And she like rarely ate too, because stomach flu, it makes you not want to eat so much. But she didn't want to eat at all really, and he was just really getting kind of depressed because he didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to make her feel better. He was just like, I don't know. So he was calling his mom, trying to figure out what he should do and stuff. And even with the tricks that his mom was trying to tell him to do, it just didn't really work. So Kouki's mom ends up coming, and Kouki's mom basically just handled most of it and tried to help her through this and stuff. She ended up being there most of the time actually, so it was very interesting. and Kouki was trying to help too, like making sure Ren's okay, and then he's like, because Ren one time wanted some water, and Koki's like, oh snaps, so running to Daikichi, he's like, Daikichi, Ren wants water, and he's like, okay, and Koki's mom was making this porridge rice stuff that's good for you to make you feel better and stuff, so Ren ends up actually eating that food, and now it's actually what made her actually feel better towards the end of the episode, which is good. And Daikichi was so messed up in the head, it's like so worried about her, he didn't know what to do, but you know, with Koki's mom there, he was being able to do this. He was actually feeling a little bit better about this, and so he was all happy to see Ren being okay and, you know, hugging her and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, thank you." And then at the end, so before the ending starts, he said, Ren says, "I'm hungry." And I'm like, "What the heck?" Well, of course she might be hungry. She ain't eat anything. So, but at the end of the episode, which is what's kind of weird, I wonder if they're gonna continue on with this, is that you know, Kouki ends up coming over to Daikichi's place. No, they're at the daycare, and Kouki's at his daycare, and he was just there, and you know, he's supposed to wait for his mom to pick him up, but he wanted to go with Daikichi again, and Daikichi's like, no, you can't be doing that. Your mom needs to pick you up, okay? But then Kouki's like, well, my mom is sick, and he was like, Daikichi's like, oh crap. So she ended up getting it. So like I said, I'm hoping he ends up coming to hit her house. We haven't seen Kouki's Kouki's mom's house yet, so I'm curious if he actually go over there and stuff. So you know, there's a lot of development going on here with Kouki's mom and, you know, Daikichi. So I'm seeing something here. But yeah, if you see this episode, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this episode. If you haven't seen it, go watch it and come back and leave a comment below and rate if you like Usagi drop, and if you like my review, and subscribe to my channel if you want some more Usagi drop reviews, because I keep doing them every week. So yes, it's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, break out.